Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? Welcome back to Charles's Movie Room. Got a box today from Gambling Games. This is part of a Kickstarter. Now, I kickstarted a game, but in the process, you can pick up all their other games, and so that's what I did. Let me get rid of some of this paper here. So some of the games are going to come now, some of the games are going to come with the actual new game that they're making. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get into this here. So the first one is, it's the Tiny Epic game series by Gambling Games. There are several of these games out there. I kickstarted a Tiny Epic Zombies. I'm a big fan of zombies. This one is Tiny Epic Western, the Deluxe Edition. There's some stuff on the back. It is easy entry, high strategy, low downtime, short playtime, high reliability, small footprint. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it here and see what is inside. I don't know much about any of these games. I've heard some good things. I've read some good things about them. So alrighty, let's get the box off here. Maybe. So here on the inside, and here's the inside of the box artwork. And then around the box there's other ones. So here's Epic Galaxies, and then here's Tiny Epic and the different games. Here's Tiny Epic Defenders, and then here's Tiny Epic Kingdoms. So here is the rule book. It looks pretty simple. And then inside you have your looks like a poker chip, some other square looking things. You have your meeples. You have some other pegs and stuff, so it's all your wood pieces. And then you have some sort of dice in the shape of bullets. That's interesting. And then you have a bunch of cards. I guess I can. And then you have this wanted see-through sticker that I guess you put the card into. Yeah, I guess you put the card into it. Let me check this out here and see how this works exactly. I don't know what you do with this. Interesting. I'm gonna put this back in. So I'm gonna have to read the instruction manual about that. Okay, and then here are the different players I believe that you can have. So you can have the chief. Better look at that. And then on the back here is some different stuff as well. Then there's the gunslinger. And then here is the scout. Here is the banker. Here is the gambler. The rancher. The cowgirl. The outlaw. The apothecary. The bounty hunter. The entertainer. And then finally here is the lawman. So those are all the different characters I think that you can play in the game. And here are some of the different boards. So here is the sheriff's office, and then here is the courthouse. Here is the saloon, the town hall, the bank, and then also down in here is the hideout. So those are all the different places, and then here are a bunch of frequently asked questions at the bottom of the box about the game. So I think poker has some played into this game in some aspects, because it keeps talking about poker and your hands. So I think that has something definitely to do with the game. But beyond that, I don't really know a lot about the game. I'll have to read the instruction book and get into it more. There you go. There's Tiny Epic Westerns. Go ahead and see what else is in. I'm going to take that all out the box. Alrighty, so paper's down there, and then we have Tiny Epic Quests. This is the deluxe edition as well. And then here on the back is the information about it. They actually put a recommendation back here on card sleeve sizes if you want to sleeve your card, which is interesting. This one is for 1 to 4 players, 60 minutes, ages 14 up. Alrighty, so inside here are what the dice are, it looks like. Here is the instruction manual. Alrighty, let's see what we have first up. Looks like we have some golden mushroom meeples and some cards that go along with the golden mushrooms. And then we have your meeple, the characters, and then we have behind them the shields and the swords and bags. And then we have a bunch of different cardboard pieces and a rack for items. I like that these games come all punched out and everything, and there's a bag for everything. I really enjoy that. Here are the dice. Some games provide you the bag, which is just as fine. Others don't even do that, and so I like that this all comes together. These are some hearts, looks like, and then there's some other wooden pieces in there. And then here are your cards. I'm not going to open those right now. And then looks like here are your different maps and stuff that you play through. They all look very similar, but in the same time different. So those look very different. There's also some on the back. Be interesting to see what those are. And then on the inside, there is some box artwork. And then here are, it looks like some character tracking cards as well. There's some back artwork to these as well. So these must be your characters. And then here are, on the front, there are, so the artwork's on the back. That's pretty cool. I don't know what the characters are, but they all look very the same. There's like a mint one, a red one, a green one, and then you have a coral blue character. So there's 4 characters, and then there's these spell cards. So lots of different cards. Not sure what they all mean yet. I gotta, of course, read the instruction manual. But there you go. That is Tiny Epic Fantasy, or Tiny Epic Quest. I think that's all how it goes back in there. I'm gonna have to repackage that box. So I'll repackage that box. But there you go, Tiny Epic Quest. So there you go. There's 2 Tiny Epic games. I have the rest of the group coming as well, and so there's a galactic one coming. There's a lot more different ones coming. I don't remember all of them, but most of them will come with the new Tiny Epic Zombies game that is coming out from Gameland Games. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. I have another Kickstarter video coming. We posted up right after this one. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye for now.